Hello, and welcome to another Maplewood Madness. Wild Walnut Woodworking Wonderland, Uncle Gary getting electrocuted doing fractal fuckery episode of the Days Grimm. My name is Brian Michael Day.
My name is Thomas Grimm.
What's up, dude?
Nothing much.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I've been getting pretty deep. I should probably move that. I've been getting pretty deep in some Icelandic yodeling. I'm be honest with you.
Ever since I sent you the videos of people yodeling?
I'm too deep now.
It's low-key fire.
I'm so deep in it now, bro, that like the first thing that pops up on my YouTube is like a 9-year-old with a water buffalo yodeling on top of a mountain somewhere in the Himalayas. I'm like, dude, what is happening?
And like
here?
the music videos for them, they go hard.
They go like, stupid hard.
Yeah, like I feel bad for the guy that has to line up the yodel of the audio to the voice, like the lips. You're like, wait, where am I at? Like, are they tuned for like a real life yodeler to pick out? Be like, no, the audio's off. You know what I mean? Or
what's impressive to me is that there are some young gunners out there.
Oh yeah,
fucking getting it, dude.
And there's like people that don't even like speak English that are
dude.
You know what I mean? Killing it in the.
It's bananas.
Yeah,
it's weird, dude. That and then I've just we spoke last week with Jake a little bit about insulting people with positivity. I spent the whole week doing that, and I'm getting a really, really great response. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I got for this week, really. You know, Uncle Gary's not doing great.
Yeah,
he got electrocuted. So.
I want you to do the alternative intro for the guest here, with your little whatever thing, and then once you do it, I'll introduce the guest.
Wait, what's happening, dude?
Your alternative intro.
My alternative intro.
Yeah, your Chuck.
Don't put me on the spot, bro.
Your woodchuck.
My woodchuck. Oh yeah. Shit, you should have said that, dude. Well, I had a good intro, but anyways, I do have a question for our guest, and I'll let him answer in a second. My question being, how much wood could a woodchuck? Oh, fucking shit! How much wood could a woodpecker peck if a woodpecker didn't have a pecker?
What do you think about that, Zach? Newhouse of GarageLand.
Depends on how big the knot in the wood is, I guess.
Is that what they go for? The knots?
Sometimes. I mean, if I was a woodpecker, I would.
It's, dude. So woodpeckers, really just fucking piss me off. And I've only noticed it since I recently took a trip to Gatlinburg with my wife right after we got married last year. We had one. We had one woodpecker that was just like, I think he was eating the side of the cabin, bro. It was just like
just hammering the side of the cabin.
Yeah, bro, because it sounded like a fucking jackhammer, and I'm like, and it takes a lot to wake me up. But I'm like, and I'm drunken. I'm in like a drunken stupor because it was just her and I drinking all night. You know, just may or may not have been some going on. I don't know. But yeah, I was out, and woodpecker, and just fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
See, my dad lived in a log cabin, so I lived in 2 different log cabins, and I never there were woodpeckers and stuff, but like they wouldn't. I never heard one peck on the cabin.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Woodpeckers, they just really chat my. They really chat.
Sometimes
my
they
taint.
can be annoying. Yeah,
they're just so damn loud. So, what? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how many woodpeckers do you run into on the average day? No, I'm just kidding. So, Zach, are you from Evansville?
I am. Yes.
So you grew up in this town?
Yes.
What school? Well, like high school did you go to?
I went to Wrights.
Wrights. Mm-hmm. Were you into woodworking like before? Like
no.
Okay.
Not at all.
So you were you like? Did you play sports or anything? Or
no.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarded and like played in punk bands.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
What kind of instruments?
Bass.
Hell yeah.
And guitar.
So, oh yeah, dude, that's what's up. I play a little bit of guitar myself, dude. I don't claim to be an expert, but I can fucking shred, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Sick.
I'll play some fucking Smoke on the Water with one string. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'll play some fucking Seven Nation Army. You feel me, bro? No, but I really do play. I like to play a lot of rhythm though. And I think that's why, like, I'm okay with having. We were speaking a little bit earlier about like the different amount of people we've had on here and all the different shit they do. We've had a lot of musicians on, And like, we should probably dial it down a little on the music scene. Like, we've had a lot on, like 20 or more. And that kind of, I guess maybe the viewers might think that gets old. So
God bless you.
Thank you. So, but it's so easy for me to have a musician on as soon as you get me one, because Thomas does most of the booking, obviously, as he got a hold of you. But like, when he hits me up with a musician, I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, yes, I just love music so much.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like easy for me to just be like, fucking what? He does fucking Scandinavian black metal. Get him in here, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude. Let's talk about it. But yeah, dude.
So before we get like, what age were you when you picked up the guitar?
Probably 16.
Okay.
16, yeah.
I was about
15, 16
I was probably like
maybe.
14.
Yeah.
It's like it's a good impressionable age because you're really finding what music you like at that age.
For
You're
sure.
getting your own taste. You're cutting your teeth into if you really find that you appreciate music. So then you kind of like find what you like. And then once you find out what you like, you're like, man, I wish I could kind of do that.
Right.
And it's about that age. Unless it's forced on you by your parents, it's usually about 13, 14, 15. People start dabbling in the arts of the whatever. You get
The
it.
strings.
Yeah. Well, I guess not. It could be the skins, dude.
So before we get it too carried away and being creative in a way,
yeah,
because
dude.
I guess yeah. So you haven't listened to any of the episodes before, but like I explained
He's
before,
a
the
newbie.
death of the week
He's newbie. He's green, dude.
is definitely.
Spin that shit. Let's hit him with this tasty death of the week, brought to you by Corn Dog Development. That's my movie promo voice, by the way. I think I'm working on it. I think it's getting better. This week's death of the week. Widow shares warning after new dad dies. Okay, here's what happens, folks. A grieving widow has a warning about a popular woodworking technique after her husband was electrocuted less than a month after their baby was born. The pain is still so raw for her husband of 2.5 years was electrocuted just before Christmas. Quote, I felt so angry that he died over something so stupid. She said, tears streaming down her cheeks. 35-year-old was making Christmas presents in his Ellensburg garage with a process called fractal burning. Call back to the intro. Or the Lichtenberg technique, also known as. That uses live electricity to carve designs into the wood. Was an experienced electrician of 13 years. That's a decade and 3 years, folks. And had used this technique before. But the margin for error is so small when dealing with 2,000 plus volts of electricity. Quote, it makes no sense that something like that took him out of our lives, said. Okay, couple things here, guys. Couple of things here. It makes no sense that 2,000 volts took your husband out of this world. What are you, stupid?
That's a lot of power.
That's raw power, dude.
And I feel like the whole intro of it was like, I mean, it's new, so the whole intro wants you to feel bad. And like, the dude had experience with electricity, but that's like also extremely dangerous, and I don't think people like
and we
realize how
this is
dangerous.
This is the second one that we found. But first off, let's refer to Zach here. The fractal burning or the Lichtenberg concept or whatever it was called. Do you know anybody that's ever done it? Do you mess with that kind of stuff?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
No,
But 2,000 volts. I work like my day job. I work at Evansville Sheet Metal as a fabricator. And a welder runs on 480 volts.
Right.
So like what?
That's fucking
2,000
and the
is
welder.
nuts. Yeah.
A fucking welder is gnarly.
Yeah,
And then you got to add 1,500 more volts on top of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There was one I was watching that this guy bought like a cheap setup, and it was basically like jumper cables ran to whatever, and one of the rubbers had like a hole in it, basically from where like something had chewed a little hole in it or whatever, and
dude.
he picked
Oh
it
my
up and it
God.
went straight through. And I was like, I don't know which one to pick, but this one was like a news article and not like.
And by the
other
way,
one was like pages long of details.
I got to make an honorable mention again. If you didn't listen to last week's episode with Jake New, the fellow 11 Bravo that I deployed to Afghanistan with, we've got a new producer in the studio who's taking care of the show for us. It's Duda. So I just want to give you an honorable mention, dude. You fucking
dude,
crushed
the
that, by
producer.
the way. That was good solid tunage this week, man. We're fucking murdering the game. So that's why we were talking so much. He's like brand new to the game. He's just getting in. So, but anyways, yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. You're fucking with 2,000 volts to burn some shit into the wood,
ton
dude.
of power.
That's raw fucking
feel like,
power.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck, dude.
Crazy.
Hit him with that. Let's go to the timeline, dog.
So I was gonna say, so like you'd say, getting into high school and when you started picking up guitars, when you started getting creative, like were you like drawing or anything before that?
No, I've never, like, I'm not very artistically inclined, I guess. I never could draw really well or paint or any of that. I wish I could.
Yeah.
But, it was always just like skateboarding and music. That was it.
Really?
Forever.
You weren't like the skateboarder that like picked up a camera and like recorded everybody else?
No, I tried to, because everyone, that's like what you do. When you grow up skateboarding, you always you take a camera everywhere, you film everything.
Catch your tricks.
But I never had that, like, eye for it like some people have. Like my friend Caleb, he has eye for it. Yeah. And he's really good at that. But no, I just always skated, hung out.
Yeah, I was gonna say Robert Zimmerman was actually the guy how I found you.
Oh, really? Yeah. Robbie too.
Because we made a post thing about these coasters that are like sponsors the Death of the Week or whatever, and they were like, "Yo, you should check out Zach Newhouse, and he does these." And I was like,
That's
"Okay, yeah."
Yeah, Robbie's cool. I like Robbie.
Yeah. Awesome.
So speaking of like the early game, so let's get into so you're from Evansville, right?
Yes.
That's what you said. And then what high school did you go to? Sorry.
Wrights
High School. So up on the hill. I ran there today from here. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
The hills are gnarly.
Dude, and I got to hit like 3 of them, dude, because you hit one on the way up to Barker, and then once you get down to Barker, you've got to go up the fucking another hill, and then it's
you do the loop.
downhill, and then I got to run back up Mater Dei Hill. It's just fucking terrible. But anyway, so Wrights is a super dope school, but I kind of want to follow the timeline. And you said that you started you started playing music first, or you were skateboarding first?
Skateboarding first.
And then you picked up music after. We're not into woodworking yet, though, right?
No,
at that age. Okay, so that would be a question I want to ask.
Were you going to Lamasco Skate Park? At that age?
Yeah, for sure.
Lamasco's is gnarly.
They found a dead body down there one time.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, they had like but then they closed the park for like 3 months or something like that.
It was closed for a minute. Yeah.
It was in like the bush line, like by that river.
Oh shit! The green, what is it? Green River or Green Creek or
Pigeon Creek?
Pigeon Creek.
The Greenway,
Pigeon Creek. Yeah.
trail right there. Yeah.
Right over the Greenway.
Yeah.
Or
See,
right by the Greenway.
I didn't even like. I can just push around on a skateboard.
That's why I had green in my head. I was thinking of the Greenway because it starts like right about there, kind of by Maryland area, and then you see the skate park. That's dicey for sure, dude. You didn't see the body?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. Second follow-up question. You ever seen a dead body? What's up, dude?
I have not.
You haven't
Outside of
lived.
the funeral home, I guess.
You haven't lived, brother.
That's not like a real dead body.
Tell you what, dude. It's like that one movie when they're kids. They're like, hey, you want to see a dead body? What was that?
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. Yeah. I was going to say By My Side.
With the leeches. The dude gets the leeches on his... Yeah.
So, you guys want to see a dead body?
Brian opens the closet door.
6 fucking 9-year-olds like, why is there a dead body out here, bro? Was that Boys in the Hood? No, it wasn't.
Was it? It may have been. I think you're right. Yeah.
Was it Boys in the Hood?
It was
shit,
Boys in the Hood.
And
yeah.
then they get their basketball stolen by those thugs, dude. Those fucking, yeah, dude. Fuck those thugs, man. Those kids weren't bothering nobody. Or no, it was a football. That's what it was.
So what was it like at because I was in Evansville around that time, when Lamasco's in high
Yeah, because you're
school.
not from here. Does he know much
Well,
about
I was
you?
from here, but then I moved to Indianapolis during those years. And
Yeah.
I came back my senior year basically.
Mm-hmm.
But what was it like, down there at the time?
Like at Lamasco?
Yeah, or just you skating
Or just
around.
skateboarding?
Yeah.
Just
in
being in
general?
Evansville, what was it like in that time frame,
It was really like nobody liked skateboarding, and it wasn't as accepted as it is now, I guess, or as I mean, it was
niche.
popular.
Like more people want to be in it now. Like
Yeah,
I would
for
love
sure.
to be able to skateboard, but like I said, I can only go forward. I can barely go off a curve.
And I don't want to like expose your age. What decade are we talking here that you're in high school?
I graduated in 04. I'm 36.
Oh, so you're my age. Okay. So yeah, like I kind of remember it was definitely more accepted in the early 2000s though than it was in like the 80s and 90s.
Oh, for
though.
sure.
Have you heard much about those stories? How like
some of it,
like even the rich and famous, like quote unquote rich and Bam Margera, Tony Hawk, like these guys that came up from the underground, like started when it was before it was even popular. They made no money because nobody wanted to pay for it because everyone just looked at it as a damn nuisance. And it really was like it was just like these dudes that were like tatted up and graffitiing over shit and then just like skating out front of the bank. And
it's like low key though, like to get into skateboarding, like I don't know, you kind of got to hate yourself a little bit in the beginning.
You got to have a little angst.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
A little bit of angst involved there.
But also like I feel like skateboarding is like one of those things that teaches you like get up and like push on, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
no, for
even
sure.
if it fucking hurts, because you see some like videos, especially on like Thrasher, bro, of like people fucking getting thrashed, like
I got
fucking
a Thrasher
up,
sticker
like
over
fucking
here, bro.
up,
Oh yeah,
bad.
dude. Yeah, and it's getting like skateboarding's getting so gnarly now. Like the tricks are getting, someone's gonna die. Like someone's gonna die if they haven't already.
What are they
you
like?
know?
There's dudes out there doing 1080s, and I'm like, you should not be doing a 1080 on a fucking.
Some dude's gonna spin so fast one day that they're just gonna like helicopter up. You know?
Yeah, dude, they're gonna, and then the aliens will probably grab them. They're gonna go into
no.
orbit. One of the two, dude. If they got a ponytail on them, you know what I'm saying?
National security gets an alert and bloops them.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna shoot him down like a damn javelin missile. Oh man, dude. But yeah, so definitely it was kind of a nuisance. I do remember it being kind of a nuisance. Like if you were caught skateboarding downtown, like somebody would probably stop you.
Oh yeah,
and be like,
yeah.
you can't skate. You can't skate here.
Yeah, I've gotten tickets and like had to go to court. I remember one time.
Do you think it's more because of its liability? Like if you get hurt on a bank's property or something?
That's what they always say, man. And it's like now at my age now, if someone says that, I'm like, dude, I'm not. I'm obviously a dumbass because I'm 36 and I'm continuing to do this.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I got out of bed the other day and just tore my hamstring.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I could fucking blow my ACL out getting into the fridge, dude.
Yeah.
And it's no, you're good, dude. Just don't let it happen again. No, I'm joking. It's my favorite saying, dude.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like I do.
Are you swim coaching it right now, or
This is from my run. I just don't want to. If I put it down somewhere, I'm going to lose it.
you're gonna put it on your ankle or something?
Yeah, I can put it somewhere where you can't see it, dude. I'm sorry.
It was just bothering me.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Don't let it happen again.
Roger that. But yeah, I definitely do recall because I skated a little bit. Like you know, I learned how to do a pop shove it. No big deal.
Nice.
Yeah, that was like the only trick I couldn't even ollie. I just knew how to do a pop shove it. That was it.
Yeah.
Like just bounce the back of the board off the ground and like I couldn't ollie to save my life, but I could pop shove it.
See, when I got into it, like I got like I said, I longboarded first, and then I got like into skateboarding a little bit, and I got able to go off a curb and stuff, and then like I was trying to do some like dumb shit, like not even like that long into it, and I broke like 2 fingers or something. My hand, basically. No, but it was like 2 or 3 fingers, and I work with my hands. So I got to take time off work, and I'm like, no. Like, insurance ain't that good, and I'm missing out on work. I can't afford to do this shit. Like, cool, like, ouch.
Yeah, back to your point, though. You were saying, like...
Broke my Apple Watch. Don't wear an Apple Watch if you're skateboarding.
We were talking about how many, like, someone's going to die. Like, shit's just getting bananas, right? Yeah. And, like, so many skaters are just eating shit. We could pull up fucking YouTube right now and just do a 2-hour podcast of just kids eating shit. And you tip of the iceberg. But, like, some of these hits, dude, some of these drops and some of these, dude, like...
Kids doing it off of, like, from one rooftop to another. And
yeah,
like,
bro. Like a 3-story building.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
crazy.
You're going to die, dude. You are going to die.
Doing full staircases.
But yeah, so I just wonder if that's why most
Have you broken any bones?
I broke my ankle when I was in high school.
That's it?
And, well, I had a knee surgery. I tore my ACL and meniscus in 2017. I had my surgery in 2017.
Shit.
So I didn't even know, like... Because I'd been having knee problems for a while, and I just figured, like, I'm getting older, you know, this lifetime of manual labor and skateboarding, it just sucks. But
it's just shitty now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like, well,
this
is
knee.
just what it is, you know? And then I blew my meniscus out one night, and that's what sent me to the ER. And then...
How painful was that?
the meniscus sucked. It was awful. Like I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't like lay down. I had to I slept at night at our kitchen table. Like I had to, because I had to keep my knee bent. Like I couldn't. And then I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to the ER.
You think that was from? It was from skating.
It was absolutely from skateboarding
for sure.
Yeah.
You ever bomb Wrights Hill?
Yes, yeah. I live in that neighborhood. So.
Oh, you're right down the road. You probably saw me run with no shirt on a couple hours ago.
I watched a video of a guy here in town. You probably know him that ate shit on there and like busted his head open.
Was it Rico?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know Rico, man. Yeah. Rico's that's my homie.
Yeah.
Rico Suave.
Yeah.
Rico Suave.
No, he's rad.
Yeah, Rico's cool.
Is he a good?
Yeah, but he ate board got the wobble and then didn't he hit his head on the ground and then like a car or something? I forget how the video goes, but he busted his head.
There's a fucking video of it.
Yeah,
yeah. He had to go get like staples in his head.
Yeah, 26 staples or something.
Dude, you're not meant to go.
And then he just broke his leg, right?
He just finally got cleared to like skate again.
You're not meant to go
femur,
40 miles an hour.
Bro, these skaters are a different animal. Like
savage.
Yeah, bro.
Savage, dude. Who's the best skater you know? Like as of current or even in past? Do you know anybody that went like pro-am or anything like that? Or
that like I know personally? Man, so there's a kid from Evansville named Chris Hyatt that's like really, really good. And he's like out in California now, but I don't really like know him real well. He rides for PAL. Like he'll go pro, I'm sure.
How old is he? He's still young.
Yeah, I don't know, like 20, 21 maybe. But he's super good. But like,
what was his name again?
Chris Hyatt. I'm not sure how to spell it.
Okay.
It's funny that you did it that way, just like the way you said that. What was his name again? Dude, what are you?
I'm actually 3/4 Hungarian, bro. Fuck off. Actually, I'm gonna leave that out because I'm sure I'm gonna have to fucking write a note down.
Do you listen to me right now,
dude? So we're in the skate game at an early age. We're in the music at an early age, but we're not woodworking yet. So after high school, where do we take off to?
Yeah,
What happens after high school? Do you do any traveling abroad, or do you stay here in Evansville? Do you weird job or anything? Or
I stayed here in Evansville, and like I never like knew what I wanted to do, and like I always hated school. I knew I didn't want to go to college. I was fortunate because my grandpa owned a used car lot.
Settle down over there.
Sorry.
Dude. No, it happens all the time. I literally people like start telling stories with their hands, and it's like poof.
Everybody tells stories with their hands.
You're fine. So, but anyways, onward.
But anyway, he owned a used car lot, so like I worked there and helped him out.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of like delivered pizza, did random shit.
Oh, you weren't selling?
No,
cars.
I just like worked in the garage and shit.
Oh, okay.
And then I got a chance to get in the sheet metal workers apprenticeship when I was 21. So
damn, okay.
It's like I'll just try it. You know, if
what's that like working with? Like, is it like laser cutting it out and you're pulling it out, or?
Some of it. I mostly do like forming, like running press brakes and rolls and shit like that. I worked in the field like my whole apprenticeship basically, but I've been in the shop for the last 7 years now, and it's hot. It is in the summer. It's hot, but it's the pay's good, the benefits are great.
Oh, they gotta be, dude. And the pay
helps pay for your skateboarding injuries.
It does, yes.
I don't know anything about unionship or like all I know is that when somebody tells me that they work for the it's always the union too. Yeah. It's not like oh yeah, I work for the local 419. It's like no, I work for the fucking union, dude. Back it up. We won the war. You know what I'm saying? Like settle down. But anyways, it's always the union. But I know nothing about all that stuff. Mm-hmm. All I know is that if they did a journeymanship or a stewardship or something, or if they work for the union, I'm like, all right, this dude has like $90K in the bank, and he probably has ties to the mafia. That's all I know. That's what I assume.
Yeah, I wish it was that cool.
But the money is good though. Like if you go into any union, almost any union which for what reason I don't understand why this is, but if you work for a union, whatever, civil, metal, sheet metal working, automotive union, whatever, they make fucking bank. They pay out the ass.
But so like you probably don't get laid off ever though.
No, I haven't. I've been really fortunate. I haven't. And like being in a building trades local, a lot of times it is like up and down, but there's so much industry around here, like with Toyota and Alcoa and all these places. And that's what we do. That's what we basically like make stuff so they can make stuff, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
So you've been here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Damn, a hot minute, dude.
Yeah.
So you got to enjoy it to a degree.
And
how long did it take you to get? Right. You've been in the sheet metal game for 7 years now, and that's where you're at currently.
I've been in for 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I got in young.
So you got in. This happened where you're at now currently. Pretty much happened almost immediately after high school. Like you were what, 20?
21, yeah.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Damn,
almost 22.
So that's a shorter timeline than what I'm used to. But
what other hobbies did
you
like pick up through this time? Before, or like when would you say, did you pick up anything before woodworking?
Not really. But it's always been like skateboarding. I've always skated. I never like
How
many boards you broke and you looked at and you were like, what else can I do with this?
That's pretty much what happened, really.
Really? That's an intriguing way to think about it. Like you break something, you're like, fuck, can never use this again. It's like rebirth. What can we do?
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people, some people might keep their broken boards for a period of time, but I feel like a lot of people throw them out.
If anyone keeps them, they can give them to me. I'll make something out of them.
Have you ever just broken a board out of anger? Like you hit a set 9 times and just couldn't hit the trick, and you were just like, fuck it, smashing on the hand.
Absolutely.
For real?
Absolutely.
Why does every skater do that? You guys have fucking anger issues.
I haven't in a long time. It's like, but...
He's like, nah, I'm prescribed medicine for
that.
that.
Bro, I've been on Zoloft for 15 years now. It's going really great for me, you know? Check it out. No, but yeah, I love the clips. It's like when a fucking rock star smashes a fucking a Epiphone.
Oh yeah,
just mid guitar solo. Like he can't even finish the song. He just did it because he was raging. You know, that shit gets me hot, dude. And then like a skater, the same thing, dude. When they fucking smash, if they land the trick, it's even better. They just pick it up out of fucking pure joy and fucking snap it over somebody's head or something. It's fucking dope, dude.
So, is that what got you into woodworking? Was like you just broke some boards and were like, "Fuck, can I do something with this?"
How did we get to this, dude?
So, like the way I just got into woodworking was like I'm married, we have 2 kids, you know, whatever, like normal
Congrats,
family
dude.
life. Thank you. And we had these prints that we got at like a art show. I don't even remember where we got them, but they were a weird size. So we were gonna get them framed, and we went to Michael's to like to see how much it would be, and I don't know what I expected, but they were like, "Oh, it'll be like $400 a piece to get these framed." And so I told Mallory.
Fuck you.
So I told my wife, I was like, I was like, "Fuck that! Like, I'll go buy a router and a fucking miter saw and just do it myself.
I'll just figure it the fuck out for $100, dude."
It's like I don't know shit about woodworking, but I know how I build stuff for a living.
Right.
I wish I could have
where it started.
I feel like you and I have similar personalities. Mine might be a little bit more on like the schizophrenic end compared to you. But I just wish I could have been there to see your face when they were like, "Yeah, and that's gonna be $425.97." Like,
whoo, okay, thank you.
I literally
see ya.
That's happened to me a couple times in my life when I've asked for a very simple thing. Like one was actually a picture. Mm-hmm. I have this beautiful picture of my mom and I, 2 pictures actually that I turned into one. And one is me leaving for the army, and you see my face and the back of her head, and we're hugging. And then the second picture is me coming back from Afghanistan, which I shortly got out of the army right after that. But it's me off the plane coming home from Afghanistan, and you see the back of my head and then her face, and she's got like a tear coming out of her.
That's cool.
So I'll show you on the way. It's down in the living room, and it's on canvas. But the first folks I went to, I was like, "Hey, I've got this picture on my Instagram. Can you like high res it and put it on canvas or whatever?" And they're like, "Oh, that's so." They saw the picture. They're like, "This is moving. This is so emotional. We love this. Normally we only do bulk stuff," because it was like an industrial company. And they're like, "We only do bulk stuff, blah, 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 but we'll make an exception. We'll make 2 for you. Can we print 2?" Because they didn't want to waste the canvas. And I was like, yeah, you guys can print 2. And they were like, "Okay, that's 1,400. I was like, "Get fucked."
Bye.
On the phone, I said, "Get fucked," and hung up. Get fucked. And they're this big. 2 of those. What is that? 3 foot, 2 foot by 2 foot?
Yeah,
2 foot by 2 foot, bro? What is that? 2 times 2? That's 4 square foot times 2, 8 square foot. Bitch, you're gonna charge me $1,000 for a human size frame of canvas? Dude, fucking no. And it's not right, dude. Fuck. How it better be fucking Himalayan
bulletproof.
It better be Himalayan fucking canvas, or it better be fucking Kevlar. Like, figure it out, folks.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. For a fucking picture, it's outrageous.
Yeah, that's
but I feel your pain, dude. It was retarded.
You made the frame?
I did. It's
nice.
Still like hanging in our living room.
Have you redone it since then?
I haven't.
See, that's one thing I was like, is that like your first work? So it's like a
like a
trophy on the
refab.
wall, or do you ever
you
ever sit there like, man, I don't know what I want to make or whatever, and you look up and you're like, could I make that better?
Yeah, you can always improve, but then there's also some like nostalgia,
right?
I'm
To being like the
Yeah,
first
for
trophy
sure.
piece
You know
that
what
you
I
ever
mean?
did. Yeah,
Pablo,
sure.
prime example. This is his first deer, by the way.
Oh,
I think
nice.
second or first, one of the two. You've only killed 2 deer, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So
This
this is
my second.
Oh, okay. Well, I was hoping it was your first, but
No, my first
there's a
was a
sense of
deer.
nostalgia there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like your first. Like I don't think I have anything like that because I'm just not talented. But yeah, I would if I had something like that.
You had your fake first place beer Olympics.
That's not
trophy
fake.
from
I've
your
worked my ass
backyard.
off, dude. I worked my ass off for that fucking medal.
Yeah,
I did,
the
dude.
backyard beer Olympics.
Yeah, bro.
The BB. Oh,
I don't know. It was intense though. You ever do a beer Olympic?
I have not.
Oh, dude, you haven't lived. You need to do.
I feel like the skate park has their own little like block party though. That would probably put you to.
You need to
We've
do.
got our own thing going down.
I'm just
there.
saying, before you die, 2 things need to happen. You need to do a beer Olympics, and you need to see a dead body. Just check it out. Those 2 things will just. You think you're here, but you're really here, and it's gonna bring you to here. It's just, your whole life perspective changes.
What was your second project that you think you worked on?
It was another picture frame. It was like for another print that we had. It was from the 100th anniversary of Bossy Field. They made like these prints for it, and we went to the thing, and I had one, and it was the same thing. It was like I'll just make another.
So
one.
do these have like a glass front?
Yeah.
So you gotta that's interesting.
And you're doing most of this work on a what'd you say, a router?
Yeah,
mostly.
yeah. When I first started, I had like a little trim router that has I rigged up a little fence to like set on there, and I would use that. And then because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
trial by fire, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I just had that and a miter saw, and a sander, and that was it.
I don't know what a miter saw is.
It's a saw that cuts miters.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. I don't know what a miter
No,
is.
it's like a chop saw.
He said it cuts miters. You fucking idiot.
I'm sorry. I was being a dick.
No, you're good. Dude. I can take it, bro. I can take it. I swear to God. This is good. Okay.
Yeah, that right there. Like
dude,
a lot of
you
people
and
call it a chop saw.
You and I, fucking couple of shots of whiskey, dark alley. Whew. Dude, I'm telling you, we're gonna be shooting dice. We would have a time on the town.
Oh, I'll shoot some die. I'll play some CeeLo.
Oh, dude, for sure, dude. Do some grimy shit. Oh yeah, I've seen these before.
Like a table saw.
10-inch compound. No, this is not a table saw. This is much, much different. Right? Isn't it?
Well, I guess
Yeah.
a table saw is like
Yeah, a table saw you like feed it
It's
in.
a fixated
it's
blade.
like a
Yeah.
chop.
Yeah, fixated blade
it's like a
through
chop
the table,
saw.
and then you run your. Because I've worked with those before. I've had to
Right.
like help my dad with furniture and stuff, but I'm not like on your level by no means. Dude, fuck Ryobi. Get that shit out of my face.
What was? Did you watch like a lot of YouTube or anything to get started, or like Reddit, or?
How'd you learn?
No, I kind of coming from like a trade background. There's a lot of overlap like in the crafts. It's just different material and different terminology for whatever reason.
There you go again.
Sorry,
Getting
Hey,
wild
chill
over there,
out.
dude. That fucking PBR coming in strong, dude. Also,
Yeah, if you ever need another, just tell Brian.
yeah,
I'll take one.
I'm the official and unofficial barkeep. So
Well,
Thank
not
you.
always.
hold on. Damn, dude, I think I just blew out my tricep, bro. Welcome to 32. Can you hand that over for me, dude?
Thanks, man.
You need something? Gotcha, big brother.
God bless you.
God bless you. So then, what point were we making before I just blew out my fucking labrum?
We asked where he learned it from.
Yeah. So
like-
how do you originally? Because you're new to this, and like you said, a lot of the. So you're at your job now currently. Let's start there to answer this question. But like at your job currently, you're doing a lot of cutting of metal, right?
Right.
A lot of cutting of metal. So that's applicable.
Is
and
it?
then, are you doing welding as well?
Sometimes,
like
yeah.
melding wood or metal together.
Angles.
Yeah, different angles and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of layout.
You don't
like that.
necessarily weld with carpentry, but you do have to bring wood together, so that's applicable in a different way. You're just using anchors and screws and stuff like that. What are some other ways that you can? I mean, did you have to look up a lot of
Did you
stuff?
have?
though?
Well, did you have like an air gun, like a air nail gun?
I do have an air nail gun,
Pneumatic
yeah.
is the terminology.
Oh,
Pneumatic
okay.
nail gun. I believe that's what they call it, right?
Yeah,
Pneumatic. Yeah. Because it runs off a compressor normally.
So basically, you were where you drawing them up on paper, kind of, and then going from there.
A lot of times I would just make like a rough sketch.
Did you ever take like any engineering classes or anything like that through? Like, cause like didn't they have like shop class or like here in Evansville they had like that New Tech Center or something where you could go and like maybe like look at a blueprint.
You're talking about
or something.
The prison?
No, I'm talking like an engineering CAD software program or like making blueprints
AutoCAD?
or something like that.
AutoCAD is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys learned that in school here or not.
No, dude.
No.
Yeah,
I was a total fuck in high school. I didn't.
Yeah, dude. I
didn't apply myself at all.
I was too busy smoking weed and popping a damn lore tab and passing out under my desk, bro. Can you believe I went to college?
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. And I made it. So, guys, there's hope for you. So you didn't have to do a lot of learning as far as like how to tear wood apart and bring wood together, I'm assuming. What do you think the biggest hurdle was transitioning from metal to wood, though? Though they are applicable, what's the biggest difference that was like the biggest learning curve for you?
Metal is a lot more forgiving.
I kind of knew you were going to say that.
And it doesn't, because you can bend metal to make it do. You can't bend a piece of wood.
No, you're going to break it. You're going to splinter it.
Yeah, you're going to splinter it. And like if you drill a hole in the wrong spot in a piece of metal, it's not a big deal. You you fill it with weld, grind it off, and nobody knows, you know? You can't do that with a piece of wood.
Yeah, that hole's there, bro.
And you can't, if something like doesn't lay quite flat, like if for some reason that's a pet peeve of mine, like if I make something and it rocks, it just, I won't stop fucking with it until it's perfect. But with a piece of metal, you can just kind of like bend it a little bit. You can't do that with a piece with wood, you know? You have to like, it's just a slower process.
Yeah,
a lot more patience.
A lot more patience, which is like I work on rings all day. Like I'm a jeweler.
Oh, really?
So
you get it. Yeah.
So like I totally get like heating metal to bend it versus like a piece of wood. You can't. What the fuck are you doing?
Dude, don't worry about it.
Don't touch your mic.
Don't
the
do that
difference between you and I is I'm not fucking destructive. You're on your third XLR cable, bro. Fucking come at me.
It's my second. And they were cheap to start with. If we got good ones
fucking
in the beginning,
bro.
We didn't get good ones until we became a business.
Now, Days Grimm, now hiring a co-host. Jesus, fuck.
Sheesh.
Fucking attack me, dude. Shots fired.
You have to change the name, though.
Ooh.
You have to get somebody with a cool last name.
It'd be the Days Duda, dude. Be the Days Duda. Shout out to Duda over here crushing it, dude.
Let's so like what was the next thing you built after a picture frame? Because I'm sure.
I'm trying to think. Man, I was trying to think about this earlier.
Oh, like his like entry level stuff that he started off with.
I made a couple picture frames, and then I just made like random, like I would just piddle around and make like little, like a shelf, or make like I would build stuff with my kids, build like birdhouses and shit, just stuff like that.
My great grandfather in Missouri, when we go visit, he like got into woodworking on like the side. He had like a whole like this huge barn, and it was like it could fit like probably like 12 cars. And like
I just saw Bobby Knight on your fucking. Oh my god! Sorry, I didn't mean to fucking just. I feel like I had to explain that.
But he made all kinds of like little trinkets or like these little bitty ladders that like elves clicked into, or like he was always making some new little bitty like toy. I guess we'll go into why.
What's happening here, dude?
So this weekend, I was supposed to do a like vendor event in Bloomington.
Yeah, and
it got canceled because of weather.
What can you explain that? What is a vendor event?
It's like basically like a big craft show.
So this isn't for the steelworking business.
No, this is for the woodworking.
This is for your business.
Yes, yeah.
And this ties into what I was talking about in a previous episode with the guest I do not recall. But these vendor events are almost like a gamble in a way, because you got to pay booth rent, and then you got to have like insurance of some sort, some weird sort.
Why do you say it like that?
Because it's like insurance you get for one day. Like you literally just have to buy insurance for the time of the event.
Here's $30 if I burn the place down, just in case.
Or like
pretty much. Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. But it's almost like you're rolling the dice because like you're investing and you're driving or whatever.
Right,
and like if you don't hit that amount of money, you're just like, well, fuck, lost.
Yeah,
I'll take that fat L. You know what I mean? In a way, no,
then,
not to put bad energy out there, but like,
no, it's all.
That's what it's like.
It's all love. It's
a
all
gamble.
love.
It is for sure.
And if you're just listening on Spotify, you can find this picture that we're referencing right now on GarageLand. That's one word, GarageLand _MFG on Instagram. That's no, go back to it, please, Duda. I was going to read that. And then, so our event at Switchyard Brewing this weekend has been postponed due to weather. Gotta love the Midwestern spring. We will see you all in Bloomington when it's rescheduled. Until then, here's Bobby Knight throwing a chair. Very applicable. Hashtag GarageLand. Hashtag Six-Way Markets. That's very applicable. Now I have a very good frame of reference as to why you have a picture of Bobby Knight, which very iconic.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he actually blew a kid's ankle out one time throwing a chair.
If he got into skateboarding, he would break so many boards.
Dude, he had a fucking problem, dude.
Yeah.
Are you a big IU guy?
Yeah.
A lot of people from here are, I guess, because we're in the state of Indiana or something. I'm a Sycamore guy myself. Bird.
I don't give a fuck kind of guy.
Well, I just figured I was never going to get into IU. I had a better chance of getting into state. Yeah. So, but I didn't get into either. So there's that. But yeah, so Bobby Knight, man, he was a fucking legend, dude.
Yeah,
he's literally the GOAT, bro. If you put him out on a fucking, what's that game where you have the stick and you got a shuffleboard? You put him on a shuffleboard, bro.
I would want to see him at curling
or curling. I bet he throws a mean disc.
I guarantee it.
Are you a disc golfer?
I'm not. No.
You put that vibe out, just for the record.
Oh,
you look like a disc golfer.
Thank you. I guess.
Well, no, like I'm a disc golfer. I thought we were meshing, dude. I'm a pro-am.
It looks fun. I'd like to try it.
It's sick. It
looks fun.
I actually just learned last weekend. I'm pro-am. I'm pro-am. Okay, guys. No, but yeah, he would be a mean disc golfer.
Hasn't even bought his first disc yet,
dude. They didn't know that until you just now said that. He's such a dick, dude. God.
It's okay. I got one. I'll give you.
Looking for a new fucking co-host. No, let's scroll through this, man. Do you got some?
Well, no.
Oh, no. Okay.
So, like, did you make what did you make after? That's what we were talking about before.
Oh, his interim. Yeah, his interim
like
projects.
little trinkets and everything like that. When did you do your first like commission piece?
It was
tasty. Hot take. Good question.
So I got a planer from, there's a dude I used to work with. He retired, but he was like this dude named Tony Dillman. He's like he has like a cabinet making business on the side.
Yeah.
Like the dude he's an incredible woodworker.
He shreds.
Yeah. He's very good at it. And he had this old planer he sold me for like, I don't remember, like $100.
Shut up.
And
that's an expensive piece of equipment, dude.
Yeah. So he hooked it up.
Also deadly.
Very. And so he hooked it up, and then I made a cutting board, and that was like the first.
Yeah.
Like I made a cutting board, and then someone hit me up. It's like, hey man, will you make me one? And then it just kind of snowballed from there.
So these planers, my grandpa owns a tree trimming business, and he has like a planer and everything like this. But he also like started another business with a guy that these old barns that are like in the middle of these farmers' fields, they don't want to pay any money to get them torn down or anything.
Right.
So they tell the farmers, they go up to the farmers or whatever, and they're like, yo, like, I'll tear this barn down for you for free, but like you have 2 weeks to get whatever you want out, you know, and then everything you don't take out, like they scrap.
Yeah.
So then they haul it to like a scrapyard, but then they take that wood and they put it through a planer and they cut it down to like, you know, only 6 feet of this board's good.
Yeah.
Only 8 feet of this board's good, all the way up to like, you know, full blown links. They replant them and then they send them out to like California for people like your buddy that builds cabinets, and they make these cabinets or like tables out of that shit.
Yeah, and that wood's that's beautiful wood, and people pay a lot of money.
And the farmers just don't want to pay for anybody to take them down.
They
so
don't
it's like you just got to invest in literally taking it down, hammering nails out. Like it's a shit process, but like the wood from it is like, I mean, it's been aged, and a lot of people are like that aged shit right now.
Yeah, very rustic.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's applying to a lot of stuff, dude. What was that look for?
I don't know.
Do you need something?
I thought you were making an innuendo. So I was...
No. I mean, I do love an older gal. If she's in her 60s, I'm just saying, might take a run.
Her furniture's wrapped.
For sure. And also, I heard a funny joke about that. It was something along the lines of like, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. That's the one I'm thinking of. But anyway,
it says your grandma's furniture was wrapped in plastic because she was a squirter.
Hashtag gangbang. Also, so what I'm getting at is like the retro vibe, like the vintage vibe. It's coming back in a big way. Reference episode 69 2 weeks ago, because you're episode 71, by the way. Episode 69, The Strangers, man. They are a phenomenal rock band. I hope this show at Lamasco's went great on April, I think it was 15th.
They just performed in Nashville.
Yeah.
Or Tennessee somewhere.
Just now because we're recording in advance. But the show just happened, if you're listening to this, a couple weeks ago at Lamasco's. Shout out to Amy Word, who's also been on the show. But they have, do you know who The Strangers are? Another local band. No. Gotta check them out. I'll play them for you. Actually, they probably wouldn't even care if I played them on the show. But they have this really vintage sound to them. A lot like Corduroy Orbison, how they have that kind of like just like retro 60s 70s 80s
jangly
vibe.
Guitars,
dude, like a real B Dylan vibe, you know what I'm saying? A little cool. Bobby D, dude.
Well, if you can think
but
of
that's coming back in a big way,
that
is
we
the
played,
vintage feel, the old school feel. Like that's all, whether it's art or music or whatever, like it's coming back in a big way, dude. I think people are going back to the roots, man.
You could probably play the outro song that we played on their episode if it's still on there.
Yeah, they gave us permission to. It was Sweet Holly. Sweet Holly. Dude, we are going to actually... Can we just do that now, since we're just talking about it?
I don't know. Sure. I guess.
Pull up... Go to my Spotify. Just open up a new tab. Go to Spotify and pull up The Strangers. You got to hear these guys, dude. They're just bonkers.
Anyways.
Dude. But no, stay
in the meantime, you get this planer. So, like, are you doing all this in your garage?
Yes.
Or, like, a dedicated space to it? Yeah. Is this a garage you park your car in?
My wife parks her car.
How much does she hate the sawdust?
She hates it. She because I'm usually pretty good about like backing it out, but sometimes I don't. And one time I didn't back it out and I left her window down.
Oh man,
yeah, she was pissed.
Hey, are you ready for
it? I mean, at least it smells good.
Exactly.
He's got to hear play Electric Love and play Electric Love and then skip it to about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay. So click the play button over here. Why is it not? There we go. And then skip it up to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You got to hear this guitar solo, dude. These guys fucking shred. Where's the... Click X on this. Click X. And skip it up to right around here somewhere. A little farther. A little bit... Right here. Give it some juice. Wait till you hear this. This is the guitar solo, by the way, that I was talking about. Or the drum solo. Wait for it, dude. Bring it down. Just let it play out, dude. Dude, they're 18, bro.
No,
really?
No.
One of them's 18.
No, one of them's 19.
Oh, he's 19.
And the others are like 20.
Bring it down one more.
That's
But yeah,
dude. Yeah,
like,
they rip.
Yeah, they almost
shred.
sound like that younger, like British, like band or something. You know what I mean?
They just got that hazy vibe, like that raw fucking. I can hear like the same pedals that Hendrix and Zepp, all those guys were using, like that raw kind of screechy. I don't know what you call that pedal, but they fucking got it, dude.
Yeah,
and all of them are 20 years old, except the one is
that's crazy.
Just turned 19.
Yeah, very talented.
You can kill that too. Just turn that off so it doesn't keep playing. But and pull up his other stuff. But yeah, dude, just insane. They actually just came on 2 weeks ago, man.
Oh,
and they got this heavy vintage vibe, and I think it's coming back in a real big way. So shout out to The Strangers. I hope your show at Lamasco's went well a couple weeks ago. Hopefully, I was there because I'm trying to be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So, have you found yourself getting into like trying to make more vintage pieces or anything? Like, do you mess around with that kind of? Do you have like a style?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. When did you first add a skateboard in? Because that's like repurposed. That's kind of like vintage in its own way. I feel like
it's definitely niche. Yeah, it's got a niche to it.
That was So I made some. Like I was just tinkering around one night. Like that's how all this started. Like I would just like
dick around
in the garage, like after my kids went to bed or whatever. And I made some coasters that had like a thin strip of I don't even. I think it was poplar.
Is it the I think there's one on the.
Oh yeah, he's got them on here.
Yeah, I'm sure they're on there
scroll. Was it like this kind of? No, that's a cutting board. I thought they were on here. I swear I saw them. That's a nice headshot.
There's
of
some
it.
right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
on the far left. So it's like that, but like where that.
That's sick, dude.
Where the old. Thank you. But like where the old skateboard is, like the first one I made was just a piece of like
Friday night coasties. Hell yeah, dude. That's what's up.
It was just like a piece of poplar, and then I just was like, why not? Because skateboards are made out of maple, so.
Right.
Who's Dad Boy Rob? Do you know that?
That's the guy that recommended him to us.
That's
Robbie. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Dad Boy Rob, man. Great contrast. He's not wrong, dude. Has a really nice, and again, if you're just listening and not watching on the YouTube channel, it has a really nice, like how they, like he just said, great contrast. You go from this like deep dark. Now, is that a burn or is that just like a stain, or how do you get that dark?
That's the natural, like that's a piece of walnut. That's the natural look of the wood.
Damn, dude, that's fucking.
What about the one behind it where it's kind of
the like zebra looking one in the back?
So that was a piece of hickory, I believe, and I just got lucky with that chunk of wood, man. It just had a lot going on. Yeah,
my dad had his dining table like handmade, and the chairs handmade. They're like wooden from like Amish people, because he had a log cabin and he wanted like all wood.
And you know where I stand on the Amish folks and
wizards.
It's not negative. It's not.
They're kind of rude though.
They are.
They built a barn for my neighbor, like basically in my backyard, and I have like a puppy, and like they clearly see me walk my puppy in the morning, like when they just get there.
Yeah.
Oh, and like empty,
they'll eat their like chicken and shit, and they'll just like throw the bones in my yard, and I'm like, you fucking fucks.
Here's where I'm at. I got two things.
And then it's like you go bitch them out, and then like, just because they're Amish and don't have electricity, I feel like a bad person for yelling at them.
Here's the thing, though, about Amish folks.
It's like, did I just commit a hate crime because you're Amish? No, you're fucking rude.
I have 2 points I want to make, and I feel like since the topic came up, I just want to make these real quick. Okay. One is I want to shed some new light on the Amish folks. I kind of retract I no longer have a hatred for them. I have respect for them. So one's new light, and I'll tell you my old thought. You know my thought, Tommy. My thought on the Amish is they're fucking wizards. I don't know how they do what they do. They build a barn and then they move it 3 football fields down in another direction to some guy's house who bought it for like 4 goats or something. I have no idea how it works, but they've got like 9 dudes and they just move a fucking 100 by 100 fucking barn 4/4 fucking nautical miles straight as the crow flies. I don't understand how it works. I don't really care, so they're strong. Secondly, new light on the Amish. I've found out a new thing I've never known before. They are not a violent people. They won't fight. They won't argue.
They're pacifists.
I did not know how passive, though. Hear me out. I was listening to another podcast not too long ago, and they were talking it was specifically based just on the Amish. More specifically, an Amish serial killer. And there was a contrast there because he was a serial killer and then got caught and arrested and all that. But then moreover, then they kind of relayed, like, that being said, the Amish are not violent people. And here's why. Dude, they will literally, if you go to Washington, Indiana right now, find yourself in a commune and just steal one of their goats. If you can get away with it, like, if you can get it and just start walking away, like, all they're going to say is, please stop. They don't own guns. They don't believe in violence. They're just like, no, please don't. And you're like, no, fuck you. I'm taking this goat. And then you just now have a goat.
You want to go?
They're not violent people. And that blew my mind. Like, they don't fight people. They just don't fight. They don't believe in fighting for what they believe in. They don't believe in like, protecting their property.
Don't like their photos taken normally.
That's weird.
That was like a thing of the day back in the day.
They lose their soul or something.
I don't know.
To the camera.
That's way off topic.
Well, you brought up the Amish.
Fuck them.
I have a new respect for them. I'm being honest with you, dude.
They don't have water heaters, so like they just Wim Hof that shit. Cold water.
I'm being honestly honest.
I really don't know. They could run it over a fireplace, I guess.
Would you convert? Would you consider converting?
No.
You know they will let you convert if you marry an Amish woman.
Yep, I don't care.
But you have to live like in their commune for so many months under like a probationary period.
See, that's like a cult to me.
And then
I can't have a cult.
Those fucking
Amish people can.
This is what I was telling you about before the show starts. It just goes off the deep end. But did you know that they are very strict on the types of suspenders they're allowed to wear? The types, how large their brims are on their hats. Like, it's a fucking, like, they have a dress code,
That's
bro.
nuts.
Yeah, like, they are specific. Women's dresses have to be so close to their ankles. They can only wear certain bonnets. Like, It goes deep, dude. I'll have to link you up with that episode I watched because it's interesting to learn about the Amish serial killer, but then also like just about the community. I had no idea about it. I learned so much, and I don't know how they make those fireplaces. I've brought this up several times. I just want to know. So if we could figure it out, put CSI on the case or something.
So you said your first thing was a cutting board?
Yes.
Were you into?
Yeah, it was up there. It had like the stripes to it, kind of like these coasters.
So like, were you into like certain types of food before you made a cutting board? Because like, I feel like once you get a cutting board, that's a different type of cooking.
Really, is it?
You've like graduated from like
really
just throwing shit in and like just flipping chicken or whatever or like actually like dicing stuff, and, like vegetables and stuff.
Yeah, I've always I was into cooking before I got into woodworking, but I've always enjoyed cooking since I paid any attention to it, you know. Say within the last 8 years or so, I got into cooking.
You're big into smoking meats?
Sometimes, yeah. I have a smoker and shit, but yeah.
I need to learn. I need to get a smoker and then I need to learn.
You need to step that cooking game up.
I know, dude. I know.
I cook all kinds of weird shit. What's the weirdest animal you've ever ate?
Weirdest animal I've ever ate?
And if you've not eaten one, what's that weirdest animal you would eat?
I don't know, man. I think I'd eat a lizard or something like that.
Yeah.
But what have you eaten? What's the strangest? Probably venison or something.
Yeah, I've had venison, and it's
anything more gamey than that. Anything weirder than that?
I've had like turkey that people have hunted, but that's just
like wild turkey.
Yeah, like wild turkey, but to me it just tasted like fucking.
I like
turkey.
The wild turkey bourbon. So
yeah,
if that counts,
that's all right. No, I've had venison before. It's just
we had bear.
Yeah, we had bear.
I would try that.
We actually had venison before you came here. We got some venison tacos downstairs.
Heads up on bear meat. I think it was a black bear.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, it was black bear. Greasier than you would anticipate.
Really,
quite a bit greasier than like a venison. Venison's a more dry, dense, dark red meat. Bear looks that way, but it's deceiving. It's dark, deep red. Kind of looks like we just had it ground up, but it looked like it would just be a very lean meat. But there was way more grease coming off the meat than I anticipated.
So I would like to try bobcat.
Maybe it was the cut. And again, it was just ground bear. I don't know what.
Would you try bobcat?
I'd try bobcat.
We had a trapper on, and
he said bobcat.
He said when bobcat, because they're illegal to kill in Indiana, but in Kentucky you can kill them. And he said they killed one and they had it skinned or whatever, and he said it looked like rabbit meat. And I was like, well, rabbit's fire, so
yeah.
I'm sure bobcat.
It has a very distinct.
Would you eat horse
flavor though?
Man, I don't know.
I heard and
people do.
My uncle went to Japan and they have it over there.
Yeah, it's
and he said they came out with a whole platter of meats, like steak cuts, and he's like, "What's that?" And they were like, "Horse," and he was like.
What the fuck did you say to me?
He didn't do it, but I was like, I would have done it. Like,
what's that?
Yeah.
Human. Yeah, Caucasian, North American.
Thigh.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's the calcaneal tendon right there. No, I think the weirdest thing I've ever probably had is probably the bear right next to. I consider dove to be weird.
Really?
It's not a meat that I enjoy.
I've had dove before.
It's a weird bird.
What about gator? Gator's so fucking good.
And I've never had gator. I want to have gator. And I want to try zebra. That's just where I'm at in my life. Yeah, I would take a zebra down tomorrow to eat it.
Yeah,
no problem.
What about a giraffe?
No, it's got to taste like shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be gross.
That's like eating a damn elephant. That's such a big body, dude. Like,
yeah, I don't think I'd want to eat elephant.
Yeah, no. But anyway, so away from the gamey talk, man. So once we get through these interim projects, I mean, so now you're starting to make stuff for folks that are requesting it. At some point, or at what point do you consider making it a business? Or I better slow my roll. I better back up. Have we made it an official business yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
When did you, or let me ask it this way then, have you considered making it an official business?
I have. I would love to.
Get licensed and the whole bit.
I would love to, and I've thought about it. I'm going to see how this summer goes because we have a lot of out-of-town vendor events, and then go from there. See if it's worth my while.
What do you do in the planning process? Have you done one of these before?
Yeah, we did.
So when you're getting ready for your first one, what do you do inventory wise in your head? You know what I mean? You're like, I need 10 cutting boards, 15 packs of coasters. What's that process look like?
Basically, and I'm
so you got to store it all as well in your garage.
Right. And I'm super neurotic about everything like that. So the first thing I do is like freak out for a week. I'm like, what am I gonna do? What if this happens? Whatever. And then it's just like that. I get like a certain amount that I like would feel comfortable like selling, and then I just try to make that.
Do you ever run out of like? I'm sure the first time you got there and like a bunch of stuff, like you ran out of like coasters or.
Yeah, there was one time at Haney's Corner on First Friday where I had like one coaster left, and it was just like surreal. It was just like the weirdest feeling.
You just dumped everything.
Yeah, like
that's crazy.
People were so stoked on it, and I was just like, I mean, it just.
I'll tell you what I think.
I bet you ran a mile after that.
I was hyped. Yeah, I went straight to Boca. And but it was just weird. It was like, I don't know, I never experienced anything like that.
There's something to be said about fine woodworking and non-Amish woodworking. Well, not a lot of folks are doing it. It's like it's a thing that you can find on Etsy. It's a thing that you can search Amazon for. It's a thing that you can do, but like, who do you really know where you live that does? I mean, like really fine art.
I was gonna say one time
high detail wood making.
I made this cabinet that was like, it's 3 parts, so it's like cabinet here, like that deep well, and then it had like paint, like rails for to like hold paint, and then the other side had like a smaller well like section, and then I put it on like wheels so it spun around. But like doing that and like gluing it and all, like you had to do segment by segment with the like, things that hold it in place, and then you wait a day for it to like dry and then go back, like that whole process. And it's like, you know, it takes days almost to build something sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty intense. And then my follow up question to the you know, when did you decide this was going to be a way to make extra cash, essentially, or really it's probably not even that for you. You just enjoy doing it, but you're making money doing it. So once you realize that was happening, from that moment on, what has been, once you realize you could actually make money doing this, what has been, I guess, the biggest piece or your proudest joy? You know what I mean? Or your, you know, what's been I made this and I'll never forget, like you didn't want to let it go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do you have one of those?
Yeah, I made a couple clocks.
Do you have pictures of these on?
Yeah, there's pictures on there. It should be.
Dude, what are you doing, bro?
It should be
Let's
back.
get this clock going, dude.
I mean, shit.
Get this clock up here, bro.
It's been a while.
Oh, those coasters that had the cutout.
Oh, that's sick.
Look at that. That's rad.
Thank you. It
is it like way down?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Damn, dude, we gotta keep. But anyways, he'll find us a clock, and then but anyways, explain that a little bit. Like you spent, like you've got this baby that you've made. You know,
I made, and then like, oh, there's one. There it is, right there. There's one of them.
Oh, fuck, dude.
That's dope.
So I made that, and I had, thank you. I made that, and I had another one that was more.
How big is this thing? Well, that's a screw right there.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty small. I think the overall height of
Yay
like
big.
It's about like 8 inches tall.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
And then that one's almost like a ice cream cone shape, I guess.
Yeah,
I made another one that
that
was more like shaped like a baseball diamond, and I sold it, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I'd kept it.
That's very. If I had to put a label on that, which I know artists love it when they get labeled. But that puts out a heavy mid-century modern vibe with the clock hands and like.
Thank you.
It's something you would see in like a boathouse,
or like
that's what I was going
on
for,
a yacht
so,
in the 70s or something. Yacht in the early 80s.
Yeah, a lot of blows being done in front of that clock.
Yeah, tons of. There's a little Coke on the clock hands, like they tried to fucking.
This adds to the authenticity.
Spinning the time forward. We're not gonna do Coke for 30 minutes. Let's okay. 30 minutes later,
that would only scream Scarface more if that wasn't wood and it was just like a cutout mirror.
Big mirror.
Yeah, and then they just like take
mirrors.
it off the wall to do their Coke on. That's intense, dude, and that's really really sick, dude.
So I was gonna ask, when you're getting these picture frames or whatever, are you getting pre-cut glass and you're having to make your frame to the glass, or are you trying to cut glass?
So a lot of times I'll use plexi.
Oh,
like
okay.
I use plexi, and I just rip it down on. Then I can cut it myself.
Right.
Use
And
a
that's
table
a,
saw or whatever.
that's
or
a-
Lexan.
Yeah, and that's a there's really no glass involved. It's like a plastic base,
Yes.
like a polymer base
So
or
polycarbonate. Yeah.
polycarbonate. Yeah. And I bet that is easy to work with.
Yeah, it's much easier than trying
And
to.
not breakable.
Yeah.
You drop it, fucking you're good, bro. Just don't break the wood and we're good.
Exactly.
Don't break the wood and we're good.
So how do you like? So like after you finished that that first Friday and you like sold out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you do after that? Like, do you go home and make a whole bunch of more stuff, or did you have some stuff
That's
still
what
at
I
home?
did. I went home. Like
That's what I did.
Like we went home, and that's what I
Just
told.
grinded.
That's what I told Mallory. I was like, "Well, shit, I didn't expect that."
Mallory, partner or
That's his wife.
It's my wife.
Oh, wife.
So, yeah,
Oh
partner,
shit, I didn't
yeah.
realize. Yeah. You said you had 2 kids. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm just stupid. That's all it is. Okay.
But I was like, I didn't expect that kind of reaction at all,
Right.
because at first it was just like friends or like mutual like acquaintances and stuff, you know. And I expected that, but then like when strangers start coming up and buying your shit, and like this is so cool, or this I really like
Right.
this or whatever, that just I don't know, it kind of freaked me out, like in a good way.
I need to reiterate my point because I don't think I got my point across very well last time about the whole you don't really know anybody that does fine art woodworking. What I think it is like, okay, so the location you were at, Boca, and I hate to be stereotypical, but it's just a fact. Everyone that like enjoys that area enjoys the arts.
For
right?
sure. Absolutely.
So everyone down there enjoys the arts. They're kind of in this very progressive kind of mindset of like, those are the same fucking people that go on Etsy and look for these fucking niche things
Exactly.
that they don't know anybody that's making what it is they're looking for. So then
Evansville's full
you
of
are
it.
standing there with essentially this fucking Etsy product.
Yeah.
But you're from Evansville, you're from here, and fuck, they probably know 6 other people that know you personally. It's like, well, fuck,
Right.
I've literally been looking at shit like this on Etsy for a month and a half. I'm just going to buy 3 of them. You know what I mean?
Buy it from this
brought,
guy, yeah.
you brought Etsy to Evansville, like in a very popular, like very Etsy crowd. If that
No,
makes
it
any
makes
kind of
perfect
sense. That's the
sense,
kind
yeah.
of point I was trying to
Yeah.
make. And what he's making is like it's really high quality. Like,
Thank you.
I mean, it's the shit that like you would find on Etsy. It's very well put together, very well finished. Yeah, man.
Do you have an Etsy?
I do, and it hasn't worked, man.
Yeah, it's
I have
kinda
sold
like-
shit on there.
yeah,
like
it's
Etsy's
kinda-
It's
kind of
old.
sucks.
They want you to buy into their.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, pay for this advertising. It's like, fuck you, man. I
They
just want the
charge me
link.
They charge me like for advertising. I'm like, bro, I don't even have like I have like 2 items on your story. What do you mean you advertised it?
The
Like,
problem
get the fuck
is
out of here.
oversaturation.
God bless you.
Thank you. But yeah, Etsy is just overly saturated with like there are literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of vendors on that website, and
For
it's just
sure.
like it's like everybody and their uncle is selling
They need,
fucking
like, a-
handmade paper clips
Oh,
that
yeah.
have fucking Roy Orbison on them or something. I'm like, dude, no one fucking.
Honestly, the new Etsy's like, do you have anything on like Facebook Marketplace? A lot of people
No,
are
I
on
haven't.
Marketplace
I haven't
because they're
done
already
Marketplace.
scrolling on the book,
Yeah,
the meta.
yeah, dude,
And
that
then just
metaverse.
swipe on over to the market.
Yeah, dude. How far away do you think we are from the metaverse and like being able to do like the marketplace? But then you just like go
You,
and
like,
get,
load into the
you, like-
marketplace?
Yeah, you like get into the car. Like you can see the car and you just like open the door. Like how many
I
years
feel
do you
like
think
that's
that
too
is?
much. I feel like that would be like if Google's down and they give you that little game, they're like, all right, you can just like do this way, or like you can have like the Showbo way, and like
Oh.
for like, oh, you don't want to get off the couch, but you want to go buy your game at the Xbox Marketplace game place
Yeah.
down the street. Hop on into your virtual Lamborghini and Grand Theft Auto 5 it on over there, you know?
Hell yeah, dude. Hell
Fucking
yeah.
beat up a hooker and grab your game and drive it bound back to your house.
Yeah, and I can't reiterate enough how pro hooker I am. I'm very just you brought it up, and I like to bring that up as often as I can. I'm very pro women of the evening and men of the evening. I mean, if you're out there slinging that schlong, dude,
Sucking the schlong, I think.
dude, sling it, sling that schlong, bruh. I feel you, dude. Somebody's got to pay the electric bill. Damn, they need to make that shit legal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop putting these hoes in jail. And by hoes, I mean men of the evening. I don't know. But yeah, dude. So, but yeah, it's just you brought Etsy to them. That's the point I wanted to make. And I think that's a really good way to do it because like Etsy's a really popular thing, but you've got to wait for shipping. And then there's like 14,000 stores that sell the exact thing that you're trying to buy. And it's like, well, who's got...
What do you think the hardest part is about getting the word out, like, in town?
The hardest part, I don't. Just having like the hardest part for me was just like putting myself out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm not like I hate to be the center of attention. You know what I mean? I've always been like a behind the scenes type dude, and so like the first Friday was like a big like leap for me. Like I was a nervous wreck. It was horrible. Like I had to take
that Boca.
I like
Friday
needed to take a
talking?
Xanax before it. Like I was a mess, dude. But it went really
Sometimes
well.
Thomas just takes his Xanax. You know what I'm saying? So he can relate, dude.
But it I don't know. That was the hardest part for me. But then ever since then, it's just kind of taking care of itself.
Yeah, you know, you're bringing an A1 product, and then you kind of get that confidence.
That's the thing. I just try to let my work like do the talking, I guess.
And speaking of which, you want to do the show and tell?
Dude, spin that shit.
Like
This week's show and tell brought to you by...
Just do it. Brought to you by GarageLand.
Oh, yeah, brought to you by GarageLand, I guess. Yeah, I'm good with whatever. It's brought to you by Uncle Gary and his fracture incident he had. What'd you bring in this week for show and tell, sir?
This camera is yours.
Yeah, this is you right here. So just go ahead, and if you got to get it up close, you can.
I brought in this is a speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker that I made.
Oh, sick.
What?
Out of, do you care if I connect to it?
Yeah, go for
Play
it.
No, yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So.
That's fucking gnarly, dude.
So you made the whole box and then put everything in?
Yeah. It's like, I made the whole box. Like that's
yeah, you can actually turn the death of the week. Turn our music down so we can hear.
That's an old skateboard there, and like that is there.
Bring it up here too.
And
like
then-
bring it up so they can see it in
yeah.
the camera. Yeah. That's sick.
What's that? And then I tried to model it after like an old like 70s TV.
That's gnarly.
Like
I get that
everyone's
vibe.
grandparents had, so I put the feet and shit on it. But
and a 30-inch TV was always like 197 pounds.
yeah, at least. Yeah,
It was like
fucking dolly to get it out.
Yeah, dude, it was like 1 or 1.5 dead hookers.
Some people were turning those into fish tanks.
I'm serious.
Once they
That's a
went bad?
dope idea.
Yeah.
That's
no,
a
people
really
are doing
good
it.
idea.
I thought they already had. I've seen pictures.
I saw like very few pictures, but like,
yeah, I've seen it before.
my mom had one. I was like, we should turn it into a fish tank. They're like, fuck no. And I'm like, okay.
It's vintage as fuck, dude.
It works too.
So you just like plug up to it Bluetooth.
Wow.
Yeah, it works.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's rad.
Dude, okay, so like I work in an office, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be the perfect thing to have on like your office desk.
Right.
Like it doesn't have to be like super loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like just something to kind of like play in the background. That's
For
fucking
sure.
sick.
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
Thank
check
you.
this.
Thank you.
Yeah, can I see that?
Yeah, go for it.
And it's not very heavy, just for the viewers, man. It's very light, very well put together.
Yeah, that's rad.
And just fucking gnarly.
And
dude.
what gave you that idea? You know,
so, dude.
that's like next level thinking almost in a way. You know, very intuitive.
So I had like, there's only certain sections
That's sick, dude.
of like a skateboard you can use to like laminate it together to make like coasters or like the clock or stuff like that because of the shape of them. Mm-hmm. So I had like the nose and tail, like basically from like, if you look at a skateboard from like, thank you.
That's fucking sick, bro.
Thank you. If you look at a skateboard from like, so basically you have from the bolt holes is what you can use, because that's where it's like, it's curved like this.
Oh,
like the concave
in the middle, or you can only use the nose and the tip.
No, in the middle. Like that's what I use for stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So because it's like the flattest part of the board, because you can rip it down and then like take that little bit of concave out.
Yeah.
And you can
and those
use
and the tail and the nose is probably just getting schwacked.
Yes.
100% of the time is probably just like totally fucked.
Oh yeah, totally worthless. But it's for this I was able to salvage like that, like this much of it. Because like there's one of the mounting hardware holes right there.
I was going to ask you what that hole was for on the back, but that's from the board.
That's another one of them fell right here, and the controller covers it up. But it, that's where the actual like the truck mounted to it. But I don't know. I was just like, man, it'd be dope to make a speaker, like a Bluetooth, because it's like I always like equate it to like skateboarding, and like when you're out with your homies, someone always has a Bluetooth speaker.
Right.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
It's like it'd be sick to just make one out of an old board.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah, and that's gnarly, dude.
Thank you,
dude. Like, I don't know how you even get the idea for that.
So do you have like these posted for sale, or do just people hit you up, or?
I do. I actually haven't sold one yet. I have two. Like that's the first one I made, and I have another one.
Well, tell them about it. So, what would you sell this for?
$100.
$100 for a Bluetooth, vintage TV styled Bluetooth speaker, and obviously you saw, ladies and gentlemen, it fucking works, man. I held it in my hand. It's not very heavy. It's pretty good size. It really, I do honestly think that like I work at a desk probably 60% of the time at my job, and that would be literally the perfect thing that I could have.
Yeah,
and it runs on batteries, right?
It's rechargeable. It has a cord.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's dope.
It just takes like a normal like USB cord, like the generic. There's a name for it. It's like what plugs into most tablets and shit like that.
USB-C, I think.
Yes.
USB-C.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think that's what it is. I think you're right.
But yeah, dude, that's pretty gnarly, dude. So for $100, why don't you go ahead and hit our boy up, GarageLand _MFG on Instagram, or you can hit up the Days Grimm and we'll relay a message if you're hearing this and you forget how to get a hold of him. That's gnarly, and you've got 2 of them.
Yeah, I have another one. I like this one more. That's why I brought it.
Damn,
I think it looks cooler.
That's sick.
What other like next level thing have you made? Because that's pretty dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like, have you done anything else like out of the box different with them?
I have
or do you have an idea? Or maybe we shouldn't even talk about ideas because somebody yanked that shit.
I've got some ideas.
He's working, dude. He's working.
Hell
he's
yeah.
working when he's not working, you know?
Now, I would like to get into record players. I would like to get into making housings for record players, but I just haven't. I don't know. I need to have some more downtime so I can like really invest some.
Now,
time and
vinyl is a large thing. I mean, the housing on the vinyl itself is, I mean, they're generally 2 feet wide or 1.5 feet wide, I think, the disc itself. And then the housing is usually like 3 or 4 inches extra on the side. So you're looking at like a 2 foot by 2 foot. You think that'd be something that you could even make out? Is there 2 foot between truck to truck?
I would have to like,
or would you?
I'd have to splice them together.
Oh, okay.
So,
damn. So do you do? I mean, I'm assuming. Do you do other wood? I mean, other wood other than from just refurbished
I was going to say, where'd you get the
decks?
local? Was it local walnut? If we go to your most recent post, what was it?
For the
hickory.
It was hickory. Yeah, it. So a really good friend of mine, Kyle Lewis, he owns he's a contractor. He owns a company called AHI Design. And they do like home remodels, and he makes like vanities and stuff for people, stuff like that. And he had
go all the way to the top.
He got some like a client of his had a hickory tree in their yard cut down, and then they had a mobile sawmill come and like slab it up.
Thomas, is this what you're talking about?
Yeah,
that one on the top left.
Yeah. So that's from a hickory tree that was in some dude's yard. Like in Evansville. And then, he was like, you can use this tree I want my cabinets made out of this tree. So my buddy like made his cabinets for him or whatever, and he had some left over, like little short pieces he couldn't use for anything.
Chunks.
So he just
chips and chunks.
He just let me get his drops, and I made that out of.
So what do you chop on this?
You can chop anything on it.
Well, it looks more like a display because you call it's I don't know how to say that word. I always just call them the cooter board.
The charcuterie board.
Yeah, the cooch, that heavy cooch. Yeah, that cooch board. How do you say it?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
I think
it is charcuterie.
I think it's Germanic in nature. I just call it the cooter board, man. So that looks like something you would chop some shit up somewhere else, and then you would like leave that out on a party, right?
Yeah,
like with all like more of a display.
So do you like do a special like mineral oil finish, or like what do you do?
That's high speed.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. I do mineral oil like first coat, and then I do mineral oil and beeswax that like seals it and gives it like a little more water resistance.
We got some beeswax experts coming up in a couple weeks, actually.
Yeah, the meat haul.
Yeah, round 2 with the meat haul. We're going to get it right this time, guys. But yeah, dude, did you know that when bees have sex, their dicks explode?
Really?
Yep.
And it's an audible noise.
That's terrible.
There's an actual there's a recording online, and I highly suggest viewers go out there and check it out. You can literally listen to a bee's dick explode. And it happens. I think it happens every time they have sex. Like
the internet is such a great place.
Yeah, it's a fucking crazy world we live in. I don't even know why. I don't know what the purpose is.
You can find out anything on the internet, but if monks use microwaves, can't find it.
Yeah, dude, we did a Google search on do monks use microwaves, and all we found was like
it's like they give you every other option but the answer.
I think
they totally use microwaves.
Do they?
You think they do?
I don't know. They live on a mountain, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Aren't there like
This is not going to get good. Anytime he gets that face, it's dark. So heads
you're
up.
in a basketball court.
Here we go.
You're center court. How many angry chihuahuas that are trying to kill you do you think you can take on?
They don't have to be angry. Well, they're gonna.
How many jacked up chihuahuas?
Are they on methamphetamines or?
Dude, methamphetamines and roids and rabies.
God.
These bitches are wild.
Not very many.
No, I'm just kidding. Normal chihuahua pissed off.
How many do you think you could take?
Like 5.
5
maybe,
chihuahuas.
Maybe 5.
Sheesh.
How many squirrels?
Oh, dude, I don't know. Squirrels are gnarly.
Right.
Squirrels are gnarly.
Squirrels will fuck you up.
Are they like a street animal? You know,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
hood squirrel or like a squirrel from
No,
like
Like
hood
the squirrel's
squirrel.
fresh.
like a
out,
hood, like a squirrel from the south side. Like
straight,
a,
Yeah.
straight out the trap house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't even fuck with
Squirrel.
Don't
that's
want-
been
not
living-
I don't even want
dude.
one, man.
Get me out of there,
We're
bro.
talking like a suburban.
We're talking like a
yeah.
squirrel that's been hanging around with like a bunch of trash raccoons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like trash pandas.
Like he thinks he's a raccoon.
yeah, he
bro.
thinks he's a raccoon. He's balling.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck with him. Man.
He got a gold tooth.
That's like those fucking dogs that get raised by like mountain lions, and they just like try to take down full-grown deer,
Right.
and like the same way a cat does.
It's like a lab getting raised with a bunch of lions out
Wolves.
there trying to chase it down like a gazelle or something.
Bro, they get that fucking big cat energy, dude. That BCE, dude. Bro, I'll tell you what, man.
Have you ever
Tell you
tried
what.
like wood burning or anything like that?
Yeah,
I haven't.
You don't do like
haven't.
carving or anything like that?
No, I don't really have that like
I got a buddy of
the
mine.
eye for that.
The flag made behind you
Mm-hmm.
is actually a brother, one of my brother-in-laws that made this for me. So he essentially just obviously pieced together some floorboards,
Mm-hmm.
as you see here, and then painted them accordingly. And then I guess he bought a tool. I don't know what it's called. I think he called it an etcher. Maybe that's not the right term. But essentially, once the full piece was put together, and maybe he didn't paint it, he just stained it, or whatever. But yeah, then it basically just like etched each letter.
So you never like burned any like thing
Yeah, and I
then
think
stained it
I think
over?
he did blowtorch some of the wood and then just stained it. But yeah, he did a really good job, and that's actually
yeah, it looks really
the
nice.
detail on the cross rifles. Those are the cross rifles for the infantry in the blue there, and he actually did a pretty good job. I sent him a picture of it, and I was like, "This is going to turn out horrible," because he was like just getting into it, and he was learning basically, and did me a huge favor. He sold me that like $50 or something.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, he gave it to me. He was like, "Here you go." And I was like, God, I looked at the rifles, all the detail. You can like see the like the casts and all the railings and stuff. And
Did he
like
freehand that?
and flint. No, he put a stencil on it, but
Still,
he freehanded
still-
it with the etcher though.
Right.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah.
I put like a stencil on the bottom of a skateboard and like wood burned in like an image on the bottom, but like
Yeah.
I'm never gonna put it like trucks on it or anything like that. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I like
Yeah,
art
it's
on
sick.
a skateboard, so it's pretty gnarly. It's a cool look. We should probably that would actually not be a bad vibe in here if we could get like a sweet
few boards
deck
or
or
some
something.
shit?
Yeah, or fuck a couple boards. I don't care. I just like boards that have like
I
dope
just like
art.
pimping this shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about it, dude. So if you ever come up with some crazy ideas that fit our vibe going on in here,
For sure.
hit us up, dude. Where were we even going?
Well, I
dude?
was gonna say,
we were talking about the cooter board, and somehow we got off to fucking Monica Lewinsky or something. We got
Flicking beans.
way off track, dude. I don't know, dude.
what like was there ever a moment in like this wood making process where like you get a splinter or something and you're just like, man, fuck this. Like, I'm
dude.
done with
Yeah.
this shit.
There was one time where I like so I was do you guys know what a joiner is?
I only know what joints are.
It's
Joiner.
a joiner. It's like
Is
a
it made for floorboards?
it's like it's similar to a planer, but it's basically how you flatten a piece of wood that has like bow in it or whatever. And it's like one blade, like what spins in a planer, but there's like a table that's adjustable like this. So the idea is like you run a board through there and press the bow out, and it like cuts that section out and it'll lay flat afterwards. But it just like it's wide open and there's just like a cutting head and it just spins. So like one night I was trying to
That
like
sounds dicey, dude.
it is very dicey.
I know, just checked. He still has all his fingers.
In all my infinite wisdom, one night I was working on something and the board was like it has like a 6-inch cutting depth, but with the guard on it, you can only cut like 5.5. So I needed to do a 6-inch board. I was like, well, fuck it, I'll just take the guard off. So I did, and I was running it through, and I stuck like my finger, it just barely hit it. It just like that. And that was the only time I've ever been like
wounded in action. Wounded in action.
It kind of sucked, but
yeah, do you got that Purple Heart?
Damn. But you thought about calling it quits after that?
I didn't think about calling it quits, but I was just kind of shook, I guess.
Yeah.
What Tommy was fishing for? Essentially, we like to ask our guests in whatever craft it is that they've honed over the course of time, or whatever incident it is that we're talking about, if it is an incident or whatever. There's a lot of things in life that you're doing what you love, but then sometimes you just smack into the wall. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You smack into the wall at 100 miles an hour. You were steady cruising, and then boom, like cartoon style, right into the wall.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the fuck?
Right.
How do I come back from this? Kind of like that Tiger King meme.
Or like if you went to an event,
I will never financially recover from this.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, have you had a moment like that? Not necessarily like so huge and detrimental you thought you were gonna like be
it doesn't
homeless.
even have to be with GarageLand.
But have you hit a wall? You know what I mean? Where you were just like literally at some point where you were just like, man, I'm not cut for this. No play on words there.
I haven't.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
no.
you were just really thinking about like hanging it up. Okay, I'm done doing this.
No, I haven't. Not yet. Not with this anyway.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I've had like struggles with like depression and stuff like that, you know. But I mean, who hasn't? Honestly,
it's the most underdiagnosed mental disorder out there, dude.
What helps keep you going during that time, though? Like, what helps you keep pushing on and like going out to the garage and grinding it out, even when you are down in the dumps?
It just, I enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy it.
Just the love of the game.
Yeah,
dude.
as lame as that sounds, like I just genuinely like. It's nice to just be like it's quiet and it's like nobody fucks with me and it's just. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
You don't play any music? You're just you and the saw?
A lot of times I do play music, but like the shit's so loud, sometimes I can't hear it.
Right.
But no, there's always music going.
Out there for the love of the game, dude. He's Tom Brady chasing that 8th ring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's out there getting it for the game, dude.
What advice would you give to somebody out there wanting to get into getting splinters, playing with wood
Patience.
for fun?
Be patient. Be very, very patient.
Can you extrapolate on that? Like, what's the best way to learn to be patient with wood?
Or why do you have to be patient?
Or
with
why?
wood?
Yeah.
Like, the best way I think to learn, honestly, is to fuck something up and have to fix it. Like, that's how I've learned. I don't know how many like times I've like because there's so many variables when you build something. Like, if you like, let's just say like a cutting board, for example, and if it's like maple and walnut and you glue a cutting board up, and if one of those boards is facing the wrong direction, then you can't finish it because it won't, like when you run it through the planer or you try to finish it, it's just gonna, if the grains run in the wrong direction, it's just gonna rip out.
Yeah, it's gonna get shredded.
Yeah. So it's just
shredded cheddar.
And it's stuff like that you don't think about until you really like start to get into it.
Until you really pay attention to detail, to detail.
How many? What's your scrap bin look like? Or do you find a way to reuse it even if you like fuck something up?
I try to reuse it. I really do. But I've thrown some shit away. I've thrown some like stuff where I've been like tried to.
You throw it away, or do you just like burn it? You know what I mean?
A lot of times
there's like a day where you're having a bad day and you're like, man, I'm just gonna burn this shit.
Fuck this wood.
We have a fire pit in the backyard, and a lot of times I will burn it.
Fuck this goddamn
like,
sassafras, dude. I'm out of here.
You just take it out there immediately.
Come on, kids. We're gonna go. Dad's getting the burn pile.
Yeah, fucking piss on the ashes and fucking hold a seance afterwards, you know?
Pour out a 40 on it.
Yeah, dude. Call up some ghosts to fucking haunt the ashes.
Play some CeeLo out there.
Dude, for sure, dude. Roll some fucking dice, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I think you and I, dude, us with a bottle of whiskey in a dark alley, dude, maybe a couple homeboys, maybe Tommy's there with a J, I don't know. Sounds like a good time, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm intrigued by everything we've seen today. Honestly, like your work is solid, dude.
Thank you.
We've not had many, or if any, woodworkers on here. We've had some folks on that, like, you know, kind of fiddle with the wood, but not like really full time. It's, you know, quote unquote full time like you do. and you're just really honing in on it. I think it's turning out really, really well for you.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what your ideas are that you're working on. Oh, here we go in all its glory. There it is, dude.
Oh yeah.
Drinking those 16s.
I'm trying so hard to get them to like hook me up,
Sponsor
and they won't
it,
do it, man.
Yo, check it out. PBR, hear me the fuck out, dude. You got Bernie fucking. I am once again asking. That poor bastard, dude. He's running again.
Is he really?
I swear, dude.
Damn.
He doesn't quit, bro. There's a picture of the speaker. You can find all these pictures that we're kind of scrolling through on his Instagram. Again, that's GarageLand, one word, _MFG. GarageLand, one word, _MFG. Yeah, dude, I like everything you're putting out. Oh, the other one actually looks really sick, too.
That's the other speaker.
The black and white one. But I just like, I don't know, man. For somebody who doesn't have a lot of dad knowledge, that's me. Like, I can change my own oil. I can change a tire. I can do like simple shit, some drywall stuff. But like this is like ultimate dad mode. You are in full dad mode, and I don't have children, so maybe that's what I'm missing. You know, if I had a kid, then I would just like learn how to build a boat for no reason,
right?
But yeah, I'm really impressed with what you got going on here, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Thomas, what do you think, dude? You got any last minute questions?
No, last minute shout outs. Who's helped you push you along this way? Like, who's got you to where you're at, and who's getting you to where you're going?
Shout them out. The rule is, if you shout somebody out, you got to shoot them a text and tell them about this episode.
Oh, absolutely.
So well, who's helped you get here?
I have to shout out to my wife for being so supportive, especially like she's in grad school, so I'm always making noise and shit in the garage, and she tolerates it. Yeah, she tolerates my dumb ass.
Oh, for sure.
And then three of my best friends, Steve Armstrong, Matt Hastings, and Nick Seib, they've really, really, really helped me quite a bit.
Where can people find you on your socials? Obviously, I've shouted out your IG 1,000 times, but go ahead and drop your socials. Where can they put an order in at?
I've got on Facebook, it's first name Garage, last name Land.
Okay.
So, and then I'm working on a website right now. So hopefully in the next couple weeks, that'll be up and running.
Shit, yeah, dude. So check them out on the IG. Check them out on the book face over there in Meta World. Dude, Zach, thank you so much for your time, dude.
Hey, thank you guys.
You're just out here crushing it, really honing in that woodworking. So, and thank you guys for everything that you do. So, all of the reviews and listens and views and stuff, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, please, and thank you. Nobody's gonna kill you.
Give a rating on Spotify.
Yeah, give us a rating on Spotify. Give us a rating on Apple Podcasts. Check it out. And then thanks to Duda. Shout out to Duda.
Duda, the producer.
Crushing dicks over here, day in and day out, dude. So we're only getting better. Thank you guys for everything that you do. This has been another thrilling episode of the Days Grimm. My name is Brian Michael Day.
My name is Thomas Grimm. Thanks again, Zach.
Zach, you're the fucking man.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey guys, if you liked what you heard today, there will be a new episode next Tuesday, as well as every Tuesday at 6 a.m. So hit that subscribe button and let your phone do all the work for you. Another one of the books, Duda. You're fucking nailing it, dog.